Morning. What I'm going to talk to you about right now is the importance of taking an ethics course. I want to emphasize that this is going to be the most important course that you will have taken in your college career and perhaps in your academic life. Unless you become an ethicist and you take more ethics courses, this probably will be it. And I think that this is probably the shortcoming of the American education system, in that we are taught math and science from the day we get to school in pre-K or kindergarten to the day we get out, and yet we are never taught about ethics. Now, with math and science, I do believe that they are important. We will use math quite often. I will calculate your grades with it. I will keep my checkbook, make sure I don't overspend. I will plan a budget, and I'll use math. It's a good thing. It's a good tool. I will also use science from time to time, especially in my field of philosophy. I make commentary on it, so it's a good thing. I do need science. I think that's a great thing, and we definitely benefit from technology. But we do not use these things every day, and we do not make these things consistently, make consistent use of these things in our personal lives. But every single person, no matter what degree you get, we all make ethical decisions. And it is important that we know how to make ethical decisions before the hard ones get to us. Right now, I'm making a decision, or I'm part of the decision-making process in an end-of-life situation. Now, if I have no training, how do I make decisions on whether one should live or die, whether we should allow to die, or should we actively seek to kill, such as, euthanasia? There are people right now who are making decisions over a man's life, Dr. Gosnell, the abortionist, over whether or not he should receive the death penalty or not. Do they have any training in ethics to determine whether this is a good, bad, or morally neutral decision that they will make? There are people right now who are pregnant who are making decisions of whether or not they should abort the baby, or should they raise the baby, or should they adopt out. Now, what kind of training do these people have? So that they should go into a situation, they're going unarmed. But it's good to go in if you've already thought about these things. You know why something is good and why something is bad, and you make the decision, and you can be free from the emotional constraints that go along with it. And it certainly helps. So I'm going to make the claim here that ethical training is of greater importance than, say, math and science, even though it is undertrained or under-taught through K through 12. You are often taught, unfortunately, actions. Do this when this occurs, such as don't pull Susie's pigtail, hold hands when you cross the street, don't steal, don't call people names, don't lie. But why should we not lie? Why should we not take that which we want? Why can't we pull Susie's pigtail when it's fun to watch her cry? I mean, should we just say, well, they're bad? Well, at the end of the day, we want to know why it's bad, so that when we come upon situations where somebody tells us, or when I should say, when we come upon situations when nobody is there to tell us don't do this, we can reason from sound principles what we should do. Oh, in this case, we shouldn't pull, say, Susie's pigtail, or Melinda's pigtail, or my little sister Trina's pigtail, because it's bad, and I know what I mean by bad when I say it. Now, I'm not going to give you the answer to this, because that's what we're here to determine on our own. I'm trying to develop in you a way of thinking about these things so you can come up with your own conclusions that are accurate. One more thing before I let you go on this. I want to make sure you know that I personally hold that there is moral truth, and it's not just our opinions. And I think that's why a lot of this is underrepresented in these schools. So keep that in mind. We will be dealing with that subject soon enough. So we are here to discover what it means to be good and evil, and we're here to be able to apply the principles to certain situations so that we can determine whether these actions or thoughts, deeds, or whatever they are either good or they are not good. So until the next video, have a good day.